Removing the mask, keeping the distance so that, yeah. All right, welcome to Indlondlo Cultural Village. This is in the area of Umkambatini, the district of Umgungundlovu. I think everyone is from Umgungundlovu district.
Yes.
All right. Okay. This is in the Umkambati area, and the village that will be taking you and in and out of our Zulu culture is Indlondlo Cultural Village. I will explain few things about the outside, the community of Umkambatini, then take you through to the cultural village of Indlondlo and explain what they are doing at Indlondlo Cultural Village. As I said, this is at the Umkambati area. The name of Umkambati area was derived from the name of the mountain Umkambati, which is also known as Table Mountain. Does anyone know that we have Table Mountain in KZN? Yes. You do? Yes. Unfortunately, that is the mountain there. If you can...
You were right, eh? Yes, she was right.
Yes. Table Mountain in KwaZulu-Natal is only 998 meters above sea level, and the one in Cape Town is 1,654. Why they called it Table Mountain is because the size is not the same, right? But the structure, if you look at it, it looks exactly the same. From all the sides, it looks exactly the same as the Table Mountain in Cape Town. That is why they also called it Table Mountain. So it is the sister to the Table Mountain in Cape Town. Yes, but in our Zulu name we call it Umkambati. All right, here is at Indlondlo Cultural Village. What we are doing here at Indlondlo Cultural Village, we are teaching people about our Zulu culture, customs, the cultures, everything that the Zulu people are doing. We will be telling you what is happening in our Zulu culture. The structure of the homestead of the Zulu people will tell you how it will have to be look like, and everything that the Zulu people are doing will be taking you in and out of what our people are doing. Then welcome everyone, welcome to the Indlondlo Cultural Village. My name is Busisiwe Ngamu, a nature and culture guide in Umkambatini. I will be working with you here at Indlondlo Cultural Village. We are allowed to ask any question that you may wish to ask. Let's get inside. All right, guys. As we enter the village, this is a homestead. Let's take it as a homestead.
One of the amazing dancers here, yeah? So get ready to
Sing and dance.
You know?
Sing and dance.
I don't want to say it, but get ready to. You know the stuff, eh? Okay. Thank you very much. You may proceed.
Thank you, Sabelo.
Thank you.
About the medicinal plants and the herbs. I think some of you know about this.
Hello.
This is an aloe. Every homestead needs to have this. We are using it for flu, and we are using it for we are also using it for our animals in the home, the livestock. We cook it and we take it for them to drink it. It heals the sores inside. Yes. It is the most powerful medicinal plant that we have, and every homestead should have. That is why you right around the way you find it. Thank you. The homestead now. If you are a stranger, no one knows you here. You're coming for the first time or second time, but you are not a friend or a neighbor. What we do, if you enter the homestead, you go on the right hand side. So if we go to this yard, we take the right hand side. All right. When we are about to get to the house, in the house there's a roundabout there. The females will take the left hand side of the house, and the males the right hand side of the house. And even when you are sitting, the females will be sitting on a mat, and the males can be the mat or the chairs. But the females are forced to sit on the mat, not in the chairs. Right? We are teaching you something new. Yeah, it's our Zulu culture. That is how we do things. No women on a chair. Every homestead should have a kraal, and the kraal should be in the middle of the homestead, of the yard, with houses on the left and also on the right, with 2 or 3 houses at the center. And we believe that when we're doing right on life, our ancestors are happy. And when we wrong people, and when we wrong our parents, when we do anything wrong, then our ancestors are angry. Then anything bad can happen to us. That is why every time in our Zulu culture, we try to make some feasts to ask for anything from our ancestors. The head of the homestead, I was just explaining to him who you are and what you're coming to do here.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. And how are you this morning?
I'm fine. Welcome to Indlondlo Cultural Village. This is home of Indlondlo Zulu dancers. We have a traditional dance group that will be performing for you, to welcome you, to show you how Zulu people celebrate and welcome visitors in our home. Let me also introduce my name, because you don't know what is my name. I am Msizeni Mngadi. My name is Msizeni Mngadi. Msizeni means help me in English. That's what my grandfather named me. I believe you can help me, isn't it? Yes. If I need some help. You are welcome. Enjoy. The lady Busisiwe will be explaining more how Zulu people used to live, how we practice culture inside Indlondlo Cultural Village. You are more than welcome.
anything in that side, as I am a woman. If I need something there, I will ask a male, especially the father of the owner of the homestead, to take something from there. The reason why I am in this side is because he reported the work that I'm going to do in this house. As I said before, that only when there is something important or an emergency, then a woman who is unmarried can go to the right-hand side of the house. Right? Once made my nails. I once had anything of fashion that is happening right now. But I will do as my ancestors, as the people before me were doing. Then from birth to death, right? Before we go there, you can ask any question, not about what I just said, about anything. About anything that I've said, or about anything that you've heard of, or about anything that you would like to know about our Zulu culture.
There is a hand there.
How long did it take you to make the roof? Sorry? How long did it take you to make the roof? Oh, yes.
Why is it round?
Why is it round?
There must be something that you have it round, that the rondavel is round.
Yes, because every homestead should have a rondavel house. Yeah, yeah.
And can you sleep in here? Does the family sleep in here, or is it just a meeting place?
Okay. You're asking about in the homestead, just the homestead,
Yeah,
not
just in here, in the rondavel, because you said that it's.
the only circumstances that can happen when the only time that you can have someone sleeping in the house of the ancestors is when someone is very ill. We're asking the ancestors to protect her.
We were invited by the Bushmen, the Khoisan. So it was very emotional for me to have such an experience, to live with indigenous people in the bush, eat with them, share the culture with them, dance. It was very amazing. So all what I've learned with the warriors, the Indlondlo Zulu dancers, made me realize that since we see people appreciating the Zulu culture, especially dance, cultural dance and music and drumming, and then we have that feeling, and then I speak to the boys. I said, no, I have to speak with the local chief in Zulu, who's the head of this area, to actually grant us some land so that we can build a cultural village to practice our culture and welcome other people from different cultures, so that we bring unity and peace, and also keep the young people away from wrongdoings, and show how important is a Zulu culture, because it's an identity of us, and it connects very well with our ancestors, because our ancestors grew up doing the culture, nothing else, and it was working for them. Yeah, that is the reason behind the formation of Indlondlo Cultural Village. Yes.
What do you feel about this Zulu culture in 2001, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, among the youth? Do you think that it's still growing, or are we losing?
I'm very sad, Karinda, how our young people are doing. But as older, I'm 40 years now, and I've been in a culture activities since 2010. So I've been trying by all means to help the young ones to concentrate and love the culture. but because of a lot of things happening, especially Western, and young people, they tend to appreciate more of Western than the culture. So I still wish Department of Arts and Culture, government, to actually invest and put more programs and money to our culture and heritage, so that people won't get lost. They must know their well-being. They must know where they're coming from. They must not undermine the culture, because I know culture, it's a key to connect with God, so that we can get the blessing. Like as we speak, I'm not sure, I was praying that our forefathers and grandmothers can wait for you guys, because inside this roundabout there was a green snake right at the top. It's almost this size. It's green at the back with black dots and white underneath. Okay, that snake is not a snake that you must kill. That snake symbolizes the existence of our ancestors. It's unfortunate that you didn't reach, because the boys were scared. He slept inside about 2 days, and I asked them yesterday morning that they must just open the windows and the door and leave the house, because there's a sign that they are around, they're protecting and giving a sign of good things coming. Because you are here, it's a good thing that you came.
This is what Zulu culture focuses on as support.
Exactly. Not only Zulu culture, Setswana, Indian, Xhosa, Pedi, all the cultures. Culture connects with ancestors and also with God. That's where I believe, and I will stay till the end of my days.
You know, I'm seeing so many young adults today, the young kids coming and kind of looking at this place, you know, like the village, you are the homeowner, and you know, that sort of thing. What reception or what impact does this village have on the primary school?
Yes, the village, yes, I'm the founder of the village, but the village is for the community, it's not for me. Because there's a lot of young kids, elderly people, young boys that are benefiting to be part of the village. Like when we have tourists coming to visit us here, they get some tips, they get some allowances from the tourists. That is a lot to people that are not working. So it means a lot for me also to appreciate that happening, because it was a dream, but now it's a reality. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, I wanted to speak about the community aspect. Can you just tell me about the Zulu dance? Because this started with Wadi's,
Yes.
How did you get involved there? Where did the young boys come from? And did it help take the attention away from, being involved in other things and focusing on the right path?
I would say, as I mentioned, that I'm an ancestor believer, I'm a cultural ambassador. I believe in culture. I'm so stubborn when it comes to culture. Yes, I'm educated, as I told you. I have a profession as a marine engineer. I'm working for Transnet. But this is also confusing everybody else, that how come this has nothing to do with you, because all along you never been talking about it. I was playing soccer, I was also studying, but I never practiced any culture and all that. And I realized after I finding myself, because everybody's got a gift, everybody's got people that are guiding. And I realized that my forefather is the one who gave me this. I had to practice and appreciate to him. I built a house for him at home. My home is just by the corner. It's about 500 meters away from here. So I had to praise him, because I didn't know how this power, because Indlondlo Zulu dancers, Karinda, has got power. There is a lot that I've done with these boys. Unfortunately, some people maybe they ignore it, but as you are speaking to me, I know we are very powerful. We've done a lot for our Zulu culture. We represented South Africa and Zulu culture in so many places. As we speak, I welcomed Russians here. I welcomed twice Americans. Even did a traditional Zulu wedding for the couple from America in January. We had to do all the rituals and show them how we do cultural wedding. And I welcomed Northern Ireland here. I welcomed Holland. I welcomed France. So within the space of 2 years, that is a very big achievement that I'm proud of, with my boys, with my community as well. As we speak, the guys that visited us here from Netherlands in 2019, they came to ask me with my Zulu warriors, Indlondlo Zulu dancers, to collaborate and come to Amsterdam and perform with them in an event called African Diaspora Performing Art Festival that is going to be happening from the 10th till the 15th of November this year. It was delayed because of the pandemic and it didn't take place last year, but this year we are going to represent South Africa and African culture as a whole from the 10th till the 15th of November 2021 in Amsterdam. And we're looking forward, is there anybody who can be interested to put maybe their branded materials on us, maybe with dress and maybe whatever they can use us to market their brands on this event that we're going to be attending in Amsterdam. So we're looking for government also, if Department of Arts and Culture and other stakeholders can assist and see this Indlondlo Zulu Desert, what is doing in our community, and help, because we're struggling with the funds, as we are a non-profit organization and we rely on tourists, we rely on people who are booking Indlondlo Zulu dancers so that we can eat, so that we can dress. So anybody, we welcome all the sponsors to come and assist, to come and support this identity of Zulu culture, this identity of Indlondlo Cultural Village, so that it will be a worldwide known destiny for all the cultures.
As we wrap up, a final question. Do you think that we are doing enough for our youth to, especially in schools, to learn about our heritage?
It's like I was speaking to one of my elders here. I was there by the fire. It's like you were in my mind. I was because they are also shocked why I still remembering a lot of activities that old people used to do. I said to them, it's disappointing to see now our schools are not doing Shaga's Day, our King Shaga. We used to play the stage play. We used to do Amabuto, warrior songs. We used to sing, dance. Because during my time at high school, I finished my matric in 1999. So from my primary school till high school, I've been performing in all cultural activities. Statamia and doing Zulu dance. So I know, and these things were happening, and it helps you to know where you're coming from. Some other young ones, they don't even know what is a Zulu home, what you expect when you go to the Zulu home. It's very disappointing, especially Africans. Yeah. So I'm not too sure whether the Department of Education and the government, maybe they can put more pressure on the curriculum that the kids must learn more. They mustn't do it as a hobby, but it must be a must, because to see other cultures ask other people from other countries like the USA ask us to do a Zulu traditional wedding for them, it means that other people are appreciating our culture more than us. Why? We are lost. So it's very wrong. So government and the Department of Arts and Culture, all the stakeholders, they must put more pressure that cultures must practice at school. Yes.
especially because the province is such a rural province that, you know, living according to the Zulu culture, not the Western way of life.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. I appreciate that because that's identity and your well-being. So you need to practice what your forefathers used to practice so that you're not going to be lost.
Is there anything that the media or South Africans in general have gotten wrong about the Zulu culture? You know, some kind of perception they have that you want to correct?
Yes, the problem is that with media, you find that there are people that are controlling the media. Sometimes they dilute what is right for the sake of making money. So it's very difficult for me as I'm on the ground. But you find a lot of cultural activities being practiced by people from Western culture. Then you find that it's diluted. And when people coming from outside visiting South Africa, particularly in KwaZulu-Natal, I found a lot of mistakes because when they come here, they praise this place even though it's still in development stage because they see authentic, real stuff that are happening. I think if you had a chance to go around, you would see other areas that are called themselves cultural village. You find there's a lot of dilution, which is getting a lot of people lost because they don't get a real information.
Finally, sir, I'll give you the mic. In Zulu, a message to young people that come to the Zulu culture about celebrating their own heritage.
Asimlinda aphume kuqala. Sanibonani eNingizimu Afrika. Sanibonani nonke eAfrika. Inyosi le ekhulumayo umsizeni mngadi. Inyosi etinyele kwazwakala enhla nasezantsi kwaJanokwa nelezela abafazi. Babuza ukuthi ubani lo wathi hayi. Ugabe ngolwazi lo mfana myekeni. Ngithi la ma-Afrika, South Africa. Usuku olukhulu lolu inyanga enkulu le yamagugu yamasiko ngithi sonke asibuyeleni emasisweni sonke asihambeni ngonyawo sonke asinde emakhaya sonke asikhulumeni namadlozi sonke asikhulumeni nabantu abaphansi ukuze sithole inhlanhla ibona abasilethe emhlabeni ibona abayosikhulumela ezulwini sikwazi ukuthi siqondane noNkulunkulu sibike zonke into zethu ngithi asingawubukeli phansi uZulu asisukumeni sonke sikwenze konke obekwenziwa wokhokho nokhokhokazi nokhulu nokhulukhulwane ukuze sikwazi ukuthola izibusiso South Africa isiko lethu imvelaphi yethu ngiyabonga building towards October 2019 when we finished it we had about 14 Northern Ireland guests.
Wow.
They opened this one.
Really?
And also they wanted us to visit Belfast. Last year they were also inviting us to another festival in Northern Ireland. Unfortunately of the COVID. So it didn't happen.
So you opened just as COVID was about to hit?
Unfortunately, and there's a lot of bookings that have been cancelled.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with that because it's a sign that more good things are coming.
Building up.
And Zuma, I'm happy that he realized my vision because I remember last time 2016 when he edited our work from Italy, so we're only dancers. That's what I remember him. I think it's the last time we met 2016. Now he's back how many years? About 5 years, so it means it's a real thing.
The vision stayed with me the whole time.
Yes.
That's why I still remembered you.
Yeah, you see. So it's still in developing stage. Hopefully, I will invite you after maybe as soon as I finish it up because there's still more other rooms and more other structures I need to add for the purpose. So these mamas must have a place for them to sit. Sangoma has to be also.
Ay, no.
Good morning. My name is Kevin Waddle and my surname is Waddle. Kevin and my surname is Waddle. I'm from Pietermaritzburg and I school in Hayfield Primary School. Here in Indlondlo cultural village by the roundabout, I learned that new people must stand on the left, must sit on the left, and a married woman must sit on the right.
Sanibonani igama lami ngi-owami Asithole. Ngihlala eNodeli. enhlalakahle. Ngifunde ngezinto ey'ningi. Indlondlo ka-Ranch, village. Ngifunde ngezinto ey'ningi ngokuthi abantu besifazane bahlala ngaka-left, abantu besilisa bahlala ngaka-right.
Hello, my name is JP. My surname is Padar. I come from Pietermaritzburg, and my surname is Padar. I come from Hayfield Primary School, and today I learned that in Indlondlo cultural village that if you're new in this place, you have to stay on the left side.
Go.
Hi, my name's Aliyah. I'm 10 years old. I go to Presby Primary School. And today I came to visit the African village. Today we learned about lots of new things. And everything here is made by hand. And also today I also made some new friends. We got to see how they danced. And we got to learn what they did.
Ngiyanibingelela nonke, nibingelelwa intombi yasemaqhumini uNombulelo. Ukhulele kuyo le ndawo khona Indlondlo Cultural Village. Ngikhole khona la ngaphansi kwenkosi uMdluli. Ngihlolwe khona ngisasemncane. Ngakhula ngaze ngafika kulesigaba. Engingakusho ngeHeritage Day ngingasho ngithi usuku lokugubha amagugu ethu njengoba singamaZulu. Ukukhumbula izinto esazenziwa kudala okhokho bethu esazenziwa umkhulu abazizalayo. Balekile futhi ukuthi uma uyintombazane yakini noma yakweni ukuzigcina ekutheni abafana bengasondeli kuwe kakhulu. Ukuhamba umkhosi womhlanga kukunika nesithunzi endaweni yangakini kokwenza ukuthi uhlonipheke, kukwenza nokuthi isithunzi sabazali bakho singaceleleki phansi. Kubalekile futhi ukuthi ugcina umkhosi womhlanga esikhathini esiphila kusona manje sekunezifo. Uma wazi ukuthi uhamba umkhosi womhlanga uyazi ukuthi ngolanga elukuthi ngizohamba ngiyobhekwa. Ngelanga elukuthi umama kuyasho ukuthi angilale phansi angibheke ukuthi ngisa right yini. Ngakho ke uma uhamba umkhosi womhlanga uyakuthusa uma uyintombazane ukuthi lizofika lelo langa bazongibheka.